Hello, Model Railroad Club members. This is Mike, and I thought this week I'd put out a kind of a bonus video. I'm pretty much wrapped up on the work on the Marshall Fields building, and so here's the prototype, of course, and I thought I'd just share with you the results and some of the information behind it. So here is the model. I'm going to start with the least important. This is the back side, at least the way I imagined it would be. I'm not sure what the alley side, Trader Joe's side of the store actually looks like. I think part of it has an elevator shaft that I didn't include in this. But at any rate, this was based off of, the model was based off a Walthers 1920s post office kit, which turned out to be pretty good because the Fields building, of course, was built in 1927-28. For the back wall here, this is just a plain kind of brick structure that was, I assume, would be painted the same color as the stone on the rest of the facades. It has a nice little detail here. It has a little lamp over the, zoom in on that. Little lamp over the back door, which adds a little character to it. And then we'll go around to the east-facing side. Of course, the east-facing side of the prototype doesn't look anything like this because it butts up right against a taller building. So I assume that's not going to be the case when this gets on the layout. So I modeled the east side as I think the Fields building would have been built had it been a standalone structure. So there's no entry on this side, but the same panels that we're kind of familiar with. That did cause me a bit of a problem because the Fields building only has 8 of these dormers. And since I included this on this side, I ended up having to build 13 of those little guys. That was fun. Turning around to the Lake Street facing side, the main entrance, at least it was the main entrance most recently. Here's the entrance. This is the front panel of the Walthers post office, the front center panel. Pretty much unchanged for the first 3 floors there of the post office building. And then the dormers and the mansard roof above it. And then finally, the Harlem Avenue side. I had to kit bash a entrance in here. There was none, but that wasn't too big of a problem to replicate the Harlem Avenue entrance to the store. And of course, most importantly, on the corner, the clock. So, again, taking a look at this versus the prototype, I think it'll give a pretty good representation of the prototype once it gets on the layout. It's obviously not a exact scratch-built duplicate of the prototype. But I think folks will be able to recognize it nonetheless. So, there's the Fields building. Thanks.